Hi, welcome to Detox Tai Chi. This is Dr. Jia. This week, let's talk about the gentle detox through Tai Chi. Tai Chi can support the body's renewal while reducing the conditions that create stagnation. But when we talk about detox, there is often a hidden assumption beneath the language that the body has somehow lost its ability to regulate, repair, and renew itself, and that only a dramatic intervention can restore what has gone wrong. Daoist thought begins from a very different understanding. It places profound trust in the inherent intelligence of the living body, its capacity to receive, transform, circulation, release, and continually return towards balance. From this perspective, renewal is not something imposed upon the body from the outside. It is already taking place quietly and continuously through the body's own systems and rhythms. Our liver filters and transforms substances. Our kidneys regulate fluid and remove waste. Our digestive system absorbs what is useful and eliminates what is no longer needed. The lungs exchanges gases with every breath, while sleep, movement, and circulation support repair throughout the body. The purpose of a meaningful detox, therefore, is not to force these systems into action, as though they had forgotten their work. It is to create better conditions in which their natural processes of regulation, transformation, and renewal can function more fully. This is where Tai Chi offers something distinctive. Tai Chi can support many of the ordinary physiological processes involved in regulation and recovery. Its slow, continuous movements encourage circulation without placing the body under excessive strain. Its coordinated breathing giving the diaphragm, ribs, and abdomen more room to move. The gradual settling of the breath and attention can help the nervous system shift away from prolonged alertness, creating a state in which digestion, sleep, mood, and physical restoration are better supported. Regular movement may also assist the bowel regularity, mobility, metabolic health, and the maintenance of balance. These effects matter. Yet the deeper contribution of Tai Chi lies in its method. Most approaches to detox concentrate on what has already accumulated and how it might be removed. Tai Chi also asks us to examine the conditions through which accumulation and stagnation are repeatedly created. A body that remains tense throughout the day uses energy to maintain that tension. A chest that never fully softens limits the freedom of the breath. Hips that remain braced restrict the natural transmission of weight through the body. A nervous system that has become accustomed to urgency may continue producing muscular holding, shallow breathing, and restless attention even when no immediate danger is present. Over time, these patterns become so familiar that they are no longer recognized as effort. They begin to feel like the body's normal state. Tai Chi brings these hidden patterns into awareness through movement. It reveals where the body is gripping, where the breath is interrupted, where weight is being held rather than transferred, and where the mind is trying to control movement before the body has found support. The practice does not attack these patterns. It gives them another possibility through song, a Chinese word. The body and mind release unnecessary tension without losing structure, learning that strength does not depend upon rigidity. Through sinking, weight settles through the feet, the breath and qi descend naturally, and the scattered attention gathers back toward the dantian. Through opening and closing, the body learns harmony within opposites, expansion and gathering, fullness and emptiness, movement and stillness. Through slow weight transfer and continuous movement, the nervous system receives a clear and repeated message. Change can occur without instability, and movement can unfold without urgency. The body is safe enough to soften, settle, and remain centered. This is why Tai Chi can support detoxification at more than one level. It helps circulation, breathing, regulation, and recovery, while also reducing the habitual conditions that repeatedly create stagnation. The practice does not merely help the body clear what has already built up. It gradually teaches the body how to stop producing the same unnecessary burden. In Chinese thought, stagnation is not understood only as something physical. It can appear whenever movement is interrupted and no longer completes itself. Breath may rise but not settle. Emotion may be activated but never fully processed. Attention may be continually drawn outward without returning to the body. Reset may occur without genuine restoration. A person may continue functioning, yet the movement of life becomes increasingly constrained. Tai Chi responds by restoring relationship. The feet reconnect with the ground. The breath reconnects with the lower body. The hands reconnect with the center. Movement reconnects with attention. Effort reconnects with purpose. Instead of different parts of the body working against one another, the whole system begins to organize itself more coherently. This coherence is one of the deepest foundations of health. When movement is coordinated, less energy is wasted. When the breath is unforced, the body no longer has to struggle for space. When the nervous system feels supported, it can move more easily between activation and recovery. When attention settles into the body, subtle signals can be noticed before they become overwhelming. The body becomes more responsive and less reactive. From a Daoist perspective, this is not a process of imposing health upon the body. It is a process of removing interference. The Daoist principle of Wu Wei is often misunderstood as passivity. But in practice, it means acting without unnecessary force. Tai Chi embodies this principle physically. It does not ask the body to do nothing. It asks the body to stop doing more than the moment requires. This distinction is essential. A forced detox adds another demand to a system that may already be overloaded. Tai Chi works differently. It reduces excess effort so that the body's own intelligence has more room to operate. It supports circulation without agitation, strength without hardness, attention without strain, and release without collapse. This is also why the effects of Tai Chi are often gradual but enduring. A short cleanness may temporarily change what a person eats or drinks. Tai Chi changes the way a person stands, breathes, moves, responds, and recovers. With the regular practice, the body begins to recognize tension earlier, release effort more easily, and return to the balance more naturally. What changes is not simply what leaves the body, but the way the body lives. The deepest detox is therefore not only a process of elimination, it is the restoration of unobstructed movement within the whole person. When circulation improves, the tissues are better nourished. When breathing becomes freer, the body no longer has to walk around chronic restriction. When the nervous system settles, digestion and sleep are given better conditions. When movement becomes continuous and coordinated, the body spends less energy resisting itself. Renewal is then supported from several directions at once. Tai Chi works alongside healthy food, hydration, restorative sleep, and appropriate medical care by creating the conditions in which the body's own intelligence can regulate, adapt, and renew itself more fully. Rather than forcing change, the practice supports the body in transferring what needs to be transformed, releasing what no longer needs to be carried, and restoring the free movement upon which health depends. Most importantly, it gradually reduces the habitual patterns through which unnecessary burden is created again and again. This is what makes Tai Chi a genuinely deep form of detox. It does not promise a dramatic cleansing event. Instead, it cultivates greater resilience, supports more complete recovery, and makes the body less vulnerable to the repeated accumulation of tension and stagnation. The aim is not to empty the body, but to restore its capacity to receive, transform, and renew. This is Dr. Jia at Apex Tai Chi. If you are interested to know more about Tai Chi's effect on detoxing, subscribe this channel and get in touch. Tai Chi and the Daoist practice has profound wisdom on the well-being and detoxing. Always remember, remain curious and be well.